All right, everybody, welcome back to another video. We're going to take one last look at the autograph cards we co-bought with Scott at Reindeer Studios. We've got one row to contend with. Remember the last couple of weeks we've took care of these down in front. We took care of row number one. Now we're going to look at row number two. Mix of cards, mostly football, mostly sorted by position. Stars, rookies. I think we took a gander at just a few of these the first week we got them. First few in this row: Ebenezer Ekipon, Chad Bratsky, Eugene Daniel, Leon White, James Francis, number 50. Boy, didn't work very hard on that autograph. Daryl Grant, Barry Krause, Mike He's the Pits, Terry Hogue, Jeff Cross, defensive end, Chris T. Jones, he puts the T in there. There was another player named Chris Jones at the time. Randall Hill, Michael Westbrook, sloppy auto, Michael Haynes, not that Michael Haynes, the other Michael Haynes. No, not that Mike Haynes. Old school Chris Chambers, that one got a little sloppy on that signature. Here's a certified Byron Chamberlain, 3,988 of 7,750. He later sued them for carpal tunnel syndrome. Tony Horn. Oh, these are turned around bright. Ooh, getting into some basketball. Mark Eaton, 7'4". Jamal Magliore. Sidney Moncrief. Great player. Andres Nocioni. I love Noki. Theo Ratliff. And you guys eat Noki? I love that. Good pasta. Mike Sweetney. Marquise Daniels. Johnny Dawkins from Duke. Kevin Willis. Played for the Hawks forever. Jared Jeffries. I think he went to Villanova, didn't he? Well, the world will never know. Indiana, David Harrison. Irvin Johnson. No, not that Irvin Johnson. I wish. Irvin Magic Johnson. Tyrone Corbin. Young Michael Myers' favorite player in the 80s. Showtime Lakers. Ty Corbin, you're going up front. All right, I got some hoops in that row. There's some continuation of the hoops. Maybe all the backwards ones are hoops. Jim Clemens, coach, Sam Castle, Leonard Barbosa, Tony Allen, Michael Doliak. All right, back to baseball. Baseball has been very, very good to me. Gene Garber, he didn't challenge me. Vaughn Eshelman, 1 of 10,000. My goodness. Jay Bell, you used to have a nice, neat signature. You can actually read every letter of that one. Mike Boddicker, that's a nice signature right there. Rondell White, Ken Singleton, 75 tops. Frank Banana Tanana, Jay Payton, big Mets prospect back in the day. 1 of 7,750, but it's not numbered. Jim Mahoney, Jason LaRue, he played here in Charleston, hit a lot of doubles. He's with the Charleston Alley Cats, Reds rookie single A team. Bill Landrum, that Chew, we just got him back TTM the past week. Brian Hunter, the more hoops. Roy Rogers, riding trigger. James Jennard Pargo. Dickie Simpkins from Providence. Kendrick Warren. Donnie Boyce. All right. Kyle Clifton, linebacker for the Jets, number 59. Darren Howard. Joe Bowden. Jesse Tuggle. I've been wanting to get his signature. He may lead the NFL in all-time tackles. I have to double-check that. Had 340 in college. I think he leads the NFL all-time in tackles. Double-check that. Someone put that down below. And he doesn't sign through the mail. Samari Roll. Terry Kennard. Terry McDaniel. Got some defensive backs coming through here. Darren Howard, defensive end. Sean Jones, defensive end. He doesn't sign. Johnny Meads. Ken Avery. Freddie Glick on the old time. Or is that a reprint? Best wishes, Freddie Glick. Freddie Glick. And the Colts, who are you? Dean Biasucci? Dwayne Bickett. Scott Case. Kyle Clifton again. Dead marker. Joe Johnson, speaking of dead marker, they didn't prep that card very well. Mike Pitts. Jeff Seaman, Romans 1:16. Antonio Armstrong, Leonard Smith, Ray Rhodes, who became a head coach for the Jets, Jim Burt. He signed on the back. Jim Burt. He's the one who brought his boy down on the field, one of the first players to do that after the Super Bowl. Kind of started a trend. Martin Mayhew was a good player. Manu Tuiasosopo. There's a great comedian, forget his name. He has got a little bit on the Tuiasosopo brothers. Steve Freeman, Alan Ellis, Jeff Backus, Jim Backus' son, obviously. Ray Bentley, it looks like Alice Cooper. Ted Albrecht, Virgil Livers. Vaughn Johnson, hey, all right, on the Spanish Pro Set card. Don't see him very often. Willie Richardson, great player back in the day. Those 68 tops, every player is holding their helmet with their finger in the ear hole. Look how many players. D'Amico Ryans, good player. Leon Lett, here comes, run. Here comes Tom Beebe. Jesse Armstead. Carlos Emmons, and Jeremiah Trotter. All right, last little ways. Jacob Green, defensive end. So good to get these guys that don't sign or no longer signing, or Aaron Beasley from WVU. Grant Wistrom from Nebraska. Mark Mullaney. Eugene Lockhart. He was a killer in college, small college. Houston. Saw him play in college. Jim Jeffcoat. He was a great player. Then he became a coach for the Cowboys. Dan Footman, Jeff Cross, Mark Arneson. We got him a couple of times last week. I'm going to climb a tree, and you take a picture because they call me Shady. Marvin Jones, Ernie Roan, Tom Scott. There's an orthopedic surgeon in this area called Tom Scott. Tommy Harris from Oklahoma. Angelo Kroll, Tim Crumry. He's got a pretty neat signature back in the day. Steve Shulo from Marshall University, from Western Pennsylvania, right outside of Pittsburgh. Played for the Colts for a couple years. Antonio Armstrong, Jarrett Willard. I've got an 8x10 with Steve Shulo. I'll have to show that sometime. Jared Willard. Vern Den Herder, great player for the Dolphins. Ernie Roan again. Lewis Breeden. And the last two, Jim LeClaire. And last one is Jamie Sharper. Well, that's it. What a collection. Happy to be a part of it. Reindeer Studios got him out of trouble with his wife because he didn't have to spend as much. He was able to half it or whatever with me. So that was cool. And I got a bunch of autographs. Great players that I really enjoyed. Thanks for being with me through all 3 episodes of this box. It is now empty, as you can see. But really, probably 300 at least. At least 300, I'd say. Baseball, football, and basketball. Really great. Thanks for being with me. Let me know down below what you like the best about this. Give me a thumbs up, of course. And if you haven't subscribed yet, click the one-click subscription right there. And you can hit that notification bell. You'll be notified of all my future videos. Box breaks, pack breaks. TTM is a big part of our channel, but that's not all we do. We have a lot of fun. And we'll get right back to it. Thanks for being with me today, and we'll see you soon.